What's going on YouTube? It's Giga here, bringing you some more Series 8 Wi-Fi battles with live commentary. These last couple days haven't been going super well, but hoping to turn that around using one of my favorite restricteds with Calyrex-Shadow. So this team is really good and really cool because Calyrex has choice specs, and if left unopposed, it can really do some damage. It does have a lot of support with Urshifu and Zapdos being able to pick up a lot of things that cause Calyrex problems. We do have Grimmsnarl offering screen support, which can be very vital. Suicune is just a really great support Pokemon offering Tailwind, as well as things like Snarl and Icy Wind. And finally, we do have Primarina, which does have another spread move, as well as able to put out some serious output with damage using things like Liquid Voice with Hydro Cannon, etc. So this is a team that I played before and I really liked, and I'm really excited to hop right into it and show off what this team can do. All right, first battle of the day, we have Boltund, Steelix, Ho-Oh with Moltres, Licky Licky, and Goodra. I like Primarina a lot here because of the fact that it is able to handle things like Moltres as well as Goodra and Steelix, so that's something I want in the back. Zapdos. How does Zapdos hold up against Ho-Oh? Not the best. I do like Grimmsnarl. I like Grimmsnarl Calyrex for sure. I think it's a solid lead. Primarina in the back. Suicune is tempting. Suicune is tempting if I can get rid of Boltund, which is really the only thing that stops Suicune from doing well. Zapdos also is a good option. Let's see, what can I get good support from maxing Zapdos? I can get the Sun Up, I can Close Combat, Brave Bird, Stomping Tantrum. I'm going to go with Suicune. I'm going to play a little bit, I guess more defensive is the way to put it, where I'm relying on just like a lot slower Pokemon to kind of do work for me. And I think screens are really important. I think an early Reflect can make a huge difference, but they don't really have anything that can stop Calyrex immediately. Okay, so they're going to send out Goodra and Boltund. I don't know anything about Boltund to know what it can do. I still think just an Astro Barrage. I'm going to fake out into Boltund, and then just go for an Astro Barrage. I expect Boltund to be the bigger issue. I know Goodra has a lot of special defense, so being able to put a chip into it I think is really important. Alright, so we're able to get off Astro Barrage. Boltund goes down, yeah, that does not much to Goodra, but I now am at +1, assuming that I live. I don't actually really expect to. Goodra is going to Sludge Bomb into Grimmsnarl. Grimmsnarl is going to take that, and then I should be able to set up Light Screen and just keep Astro Barraging. They're going to bring out Moltres, which is a little bit scary, but once again, I think Light Screen is huge here, and then Astro Barrage, while not very effective to Moltres, I kind of want that because I kind of want to keep Moltres out of a range where it can do a lot of damage to Calyrex. And I do have Primarina, so Moltres isn't the scariest thing in the world. Okay, so they didn't max, which is a big deal. Probably Nasty Plot? Let's see. So Astral Barrage gets off. It's going to put Moltres... Oh, wow. Goodra lives. Moltres is at exactly half. So Fiery Wrath, yep, into both. Calyrex goes down. It's a little bit tricky. They don't have... So they probably have Life Orb, which is what it looks like. Yeah, so they have Life Orb, which is good to know. Sludge Bomb into Grimmsnarl. Grimmsnarl survives. Suicune is tempting because I can Tailwind and then Spirit Break. Yeah, let's go with that. Let's go with Tailwind and then Spirit Break into Moltres. Because I know... Spirit Break into Moltres? Yeah, let's Spirit Break Moltres and then Let's try and get a Tailwind up. I want to probably max Primarina, and I think the speed boost is really going to be beneficial. Okay, so that's a little unfortunate that they called the, not the switch, but the Spirit Break. Yeah, makes sense that they're going to do that, which means that Sludge Bomb, Sludge Bomb into Grimmsnarl. Grimmsnarl goes down. So it's 3-2, but both of us still have our max, and their last is most likely Ho-Oh. I know for a fact that even if they were to Dynamax their Moltres, I should be able to knock it out with a Starfall. So I'm going to Starfall into Moltres and then Icy Wind. Hopefully that'll pick up the KO onto Goodra. And then it should just be Ho-Oh versus both Primarina and Suicune. Okay, so they're not maxing, which is good. So their Moltres is going to go down. Hopefully Suicune can hit and knock out Goodra. What is nice, though, is that Suicune will go first. So if Suicune knocks out Moltres, I will be able to then just, like, KO Goodra. So this is going to go in. Wow, both of them live. We are going to get the speed drop. Moltres does have... Moltres does have, what's it called? It has the Life Orb. Yeah, so Moltres is gone. It does mean Primarina has to take a Sludge Bomb. But given how bulky it is and the fact that there is a light screen up, I'm not super, super worried about that damage. Yep, so here comes, Sludge Bomb into Primarina. Primarina takes hardly nothing. And their last should be Ho-Oh. And I should just be able to double target Ho-Oh with both the water attacks. I mean, they could... Yeah, Max Geyser into Ho-Oh. Scald into Ho-Oh. That Goodra's not really doing much, so I'm going to try and just double down on Ho-Oh. I expect it to max and max guard, which could be... I mean, it could be a little bit tricky. I think... Yeah, their main plan has to be to stall out my max turns. And I probably should have targeted... Yeah, leaving that Goodra around is a little bit risky. Yep, there's the max guard. The max guard was super obvious. And I definitely should have played around it better, because I do have to now take another Sludge Bomb. But I think... let's see. Yep, Sludge Bomb into Primarina. It is starting to hurt, and there is the risk of getting poisoned. I think Geyser, and then... Let's just Icy Wind. Icy Wind is safe, because it'll hit both, and... Yeah, the second one hopefully should finish off that Goodra. Right? Because, yeah, Goodra is so low. Or if it doesn't finish it off, it'll be close. And that Goodra's not doing much. Yep, there's Icy Wind. Goodra lives. Not ideal. Because it does mean that I do need another one. But let's see. Max Geyser should hopefully finish this off, right? Into Ho-Oh. Oh, wow. Does not do much. Yeah, because Ho-Oh is just incredibly bulky. So now I'm going to lose... my max. Oh, weakness policy Ho-Oh. Nice. That's a little bit tricky. Because now what? You're going to max Airstream. Max Airstream into Primarina. Primarina goes down. I don't think I can come back from that. Yeah, that was a good play. I should have... what can I do now? Because now Suicune's going to take a Sludge Bomb. I can... Yeah, I guess what? I go for... Oh, and I lose a Tailwind. But, I mean, they're at -1, so I can still go for an Icy Wind. So what? I have to Icy Wind, hope Ho-Oh doesn't knock me out, and then go for a Scald after the max, and that could work. Yeah, that could work. So let's... It's not totally over. I think seeing the amount of damage, but given the fact that Ho-Oh one-shot Primarina, there isn't really much... Oh, wow, and it is faster. Okay, I did not expect it to be faster than Suicune. Okay. That goes down. That's a little unfortunate. I think. Yeah. Hmm. I think I could have played better. I think I should have probably saved. I should have probably saved Calyrex and swapped out to Primarina when they brought out their Moltres, because it was such an easy prediction, and then kind of just even could have started tank or just maxed Primarina right there and forced out their Ho a lot earlier when I still had stuff in the back. But I mean, like I said yesterday, I love Ho, and I'm glad it was able to pull out a win. So just like as I always say, keep that in mind and move on to the next game. All right, second game we have Indeedee, Landorus, Kartana, Grimmsnarl, Incineroar, and Kyogre. So this is a Kyogre team, obviously. What is the best way? I could do Grimmsnarl Suicune. Grimmsnarl Suicune is actually very tempting to guarantee off the Tailwind and to scare off things like Incineroar. Yeah, I mean, the fear is Kartana. I like Calyrex in the back. It is able to one-shot Kyogre with Max Overgrow. And then the last one. Zapdos is tempting because of the Defiant boost. And they do have two things that lower my attack. So they have two Intimidate users. I'm going to go with Zapdos in the back. I think the Defiant is a really strong option. I think it actually could have been a really good lead as well, expecting Incineroar. So let's see. But I think he hopefully should be able to, unless they lead Kartana. Kartana Incin is the lead that I'm the most scared of, because that means that I can't get up Tailwind. Okay, so they're going to do Grimmsnarl Kyogre, which is fine by me, because I'm going to go Grimmsnarl Suicune. So what I'm thinking is, yeah, they don't have a way to boost their speed. I think Fake Out into their Kyogre. It's probably going to max, but still, Fake Out into their Grimmsnarl. I think they're just trying to knock out my Grimmsnarl. So I'm just going to do this, and then I'm going to go for a Tailwind. Oh, wow. So they didn't... Interesting. Thunderwave onto Suicune, which is fine. They're, going to Thunder? Water Spout. So they're going to Water Spout into my Tailwind. Grimmsnarl hangs on. Suicune takes a lot. Suicune is paralyzed. That's a little bit tricky, but I should be able to start safely Spirit Breaking into their Kyogre and chipping away at it. The issue for me, though, is, yeah, their Grimmsnarl has Thunderwave, and I don't have a good way to stop it. So they're going to Water Spout. That is shocking that even at +2, they are faster than... They are faster than my Grimmsnarl. Kyogre... Or not Kyogre. So Suicune is in Citrus range. Able to get off the Tailwind, which is good, because then I can... Yeah, that's so tricky. Because I need to get rid of their Grimmsnarl. I don't want to max. I think just Brave Bird into Grimmsnarl and then Snarl with Suicune. Because I'm going to have to eat another Thunderwave, which is frustrating, but I mean, I am Scarfed. So the goal is if I can get rid of their Grimmsnarl, I should be able to safely bring out Calyrex. And if I can get rid of their Light Screen, I can finish them off. Okay, so yeah, here's the Thunderwave into Zapdos. Zapdos should still go first because of Tailwind, and it's okay. So Zapdos is paralyzed. Kyogre's gonna Ice Beam. Yeah, that Grimmsnarl is double paralyzed. I need Grimmsnarl gone, and I'm not gonna be able to get rid of it, which is frustrating. And that Thunder Wave is just doing so much work because it's gotten 3 paralysis this whole game. And all I've done is set up Light Screen and a Tailwind. And yeah, Paralyzed again. Origin Pulse, double connects. Yikes. This is... I don't want to say like, oh, this game is 100% Hax driven, but I got Paralyzed 3 times. They double connected on Origin Pulse, and that Grimmsnarl. And Grimmsnarl hit every Thunder Wave, and Thunder Wave doesn't have perfect accuracy in this game. So Spirit Break onto Suicune. Yeah, like what can I do at this point? I need to just not get paralyzed for the rest of the game. Yeah, this is tricky because of just I'm getting really screwed by these paralysis, and I'm about to get paralyzed again. Max Overgrowth. Yeah, I mean that sets up Psychic Surge. There's no way it's not going to Thunder Wave. I mean, I have to... I guess, like, what? I can... Astral Barrage is pointless. I have to Leaf Storm into Kyogre. And... I mean, I can just Icy Wind to try and reduce speed. Wait, did I not max? Oh, I did not max. So that was a misclick. That cost me again. There's Water Spout. Water Spout's gonna do nothing. Calyrex was supposed to have max there. That's rough. Because, yeah, now I don't have max overgrowth. And, yeah, I can't. That's tricky. And I don't have a Tailwind anymore. I should have brought Urshifu. I have to now max Phantasm. I guess not even max Quake. I have to max Phantasm into Kyogre and Scald into Grimmsnarl. There's nothing I can do at this point. My Tailwind's gone, and I just keep getting paralyzed. Yeah. That's tricky. I should have... I think my leads probably could have been better. But even then, yeah, Grimmsnarl, I should have gone for Fake Out onto their Grimmsnarl. And another Paralysis. Suicune, wow, Suicune hit an attack. I think, yeah, I should have knocked out their Grimmsnarl. And it's just going to keep, yeah, you're going to, nice, crit. I feel like Aaron Zhang right now. I just Tailwind again. Yeah, I'm just like waiting for the inevitable. Wow, okay, so I max Phantasm, I'm able to knock out the Kyogre. So I'm able to get to like -2 after the Grimnay boost, but I only have 1 turn of max left, and I'm fighting through Paralysis. So I get the Tailwind off, which is nice. They're gonna hit into me with Spirit Break. Yep. Yeah. This Grimmsnarl just... I should have targeted it earlier. And I got really unlucky with all the paralysis, which, I mean, it is part of the game. It's just definitely really frustrating that It happened so many times, and yeah, Incineroar, I can't do anything to it. Inner Focus, what I can... They're going to probably max the Incin. I can Max Quake. Yeah. Max Quake into Incin and just try and Scald and burn the Grimmsnarl. Yep, here's Max with Incin. It's going to be Max Darkness into my Calyrex. And then you're just going to Spirit Break into Suicune until Suicune dies. So unless I get... So what I would need to not be paralyzed, crit the Incin, which probably will not knock it out. Max Quake, connects. Does... Yeah, wow. Yikes. Yeah, this is... Just, I mean, this is just the way the game goes sometimes. They have light screen up. Like, there's so many things working against me. Max Darkness is going to take out my Calyrex. I mean, it doesn't take out my Calyrex, but, I mean, I'm going to go down to Spirit Break this turn. Yeah, I think this is a game definitely worth rewatching and figuring out where I could have done better. I think when I saw the Thunder Waves saw the Thunder Wave from Grimmsnarl, I should have done more. Yeah, it's tricky. I don't know. There's not much to say. I feel like I played poorly and there was a lot of luck that just didn't work in my favor. But, I mean, it is what it is, and let's just hop right into the next one. Alright, next battle. We have a Zacian team. So it is Sableye with Venusaur, Incin, Regieleki, Charizard, and Zacian. This is a little bit tricky. I know that Sableye can go for Sunny Day, which is a really big thing for the rest of their team. I could do Zapdos Grimmsnarl. That is tempting. Right, Zapdos. Zapdos does outspeed. Does have the chance to outspeed Venusaur in the sun, depending on its build. So I think it's worth the chance to try and Brave Bird it. Then Calyrex for sure. Suicune has Scald. So I'm thinking Suicune. Urshifu. Urshifu's nice because of the fact that it's immune to Prankster and it has the Focus Sash. But Suicune is bulky enough. I'm going to go with Suicune because if I can get off a Scald onto Zacian if need be, that can be really big. I don't survive a max overgrowth. So this Venusaur actually is really, really scary. Which I'm expecting Sableye Venusaur. Oh, Sableye Charizard. Interesting. So you're going to... What is the best option? You're going to try and Wildfire. I think... I can Airstream the Charizard. Is that even a good idea? No, I think I take the Wildfire and I go for a Light Screen. Do I want to commit so early though? I think just Brave Bird and Light Screen. I don't want to commit to my max so early, and I do like the fact that I outspeed their Charizard. Yeah, I want to keep the max. I think Calyrex might want to max this game. Maybe. Let's see. So they're able to get Charizard nice and big. Here comes a Sunny Day from... Oh, Oh no, they're probably slower. And by probably, yeah, Sableye slow. So, yep, Sableye Sunny Day to boost up Charizard's special attack. It's going to be Brave Bird from Zapdos. Let's see how much it does. Brave Bird does a good chunk. And then here comes the Wildfire. Yep, Wildfire into Grimmsnarl. Grimmsnarl is going to live, which is big because now with the recoil, or not the recoil, the solar power. Oh wow, it's actually going to live. That's a little bit tricky. So, I still think Brave Bird into the Charizard. Go for a Reflect, I guess. Yeah. Ally switch. Oh, very smart. That was a really good ally switch. Reflect up, because you're going to go down. I think then if I can knock out the Sableye, we have Sableye is going to take a ton, not go down, Airstream. Very smart. Okay. So Zapdos goes down to the Airstream. Charizard has a speed boost. This is tricky though because I do have Suicune. I think, oh, it is going to be a double knockout. There is the light screen up. I think then Calyrex, Suicune. Suicune goes for a Tailwind. Max the Calyrex, Suicune Tailwind. And then knockout. Yeah, I have to max. I feel like I have to max Calyrex to survive the hit from Charizard. Phantasm. Do I expect an ally switch though? That's a tricky read. I'm going to call the ally switch. And I'm going to Tailwind. I don't think it really matters that much. Right? It shouldn't matter that much. So now it's just the question of, can these screens kind of hold me while I'm going to be taking so much recoil from Wildfire? Yeah, I mean, this isn't actually going to matter too much because of the fact that they're going to attack first. Oh, you're going to, yep. Totally forgot that Quash was also a thing that Sableye has. Oh, you're going to overgrow into Suicune. I need Suicune to live. Suicune takes it like a champ, which is really nice because now there is grass on the field. I mean, not grass, there's grassy terrain, so Suicune is going to get passive recovery, which is really nice. So it's going to trigger its Citrus Berry, and with the recovery from grassy terrain, I didn't actually take that much. So here's the Tailwind, and now let's get rid of Max Phantasm into Sableye. Sableye is going to go down. Cool. Not the worst position. Calyrex is now definitely the fastest thing on the field. It is a little bit tricky because of now, like, how do they stop me? They could, if they bring out Incin, they can Incin, I think Incin is their best bet. And then I can Quake into Incin. Charizard loses its max. I can probably Scald into it. Okay, so they're going to bring out Venusaur, which Venusaur doesn't have a speed boost, so I'm going to be faster because of Tailwind, which means that I can Mindstorm into the Venusaur, and then I'm going to go for Snarl in the event that Venusaur has a Focus Sash. So Venusaur is going to just go down. Cool. And now I'm going to be able to get off a Snarl, hopefully lower that Charizard's special attack, and then it should be Zacian in the back. Oh, it's faster. That's less than ideal, but let's see how much this does. Solar Beam into Suicune. Suicune holds on. That's actually really relevant. I'm able to Snarl into the Charizard, lower its special attack. Nice critical hit. It is going to take some more solar power damage. And yeah, so that should almost be dead at this point. I still have my light screen, and they most likely have Zacian in the back, and I'm at +2. Ooh. Did not account for Suicune going down. Now Charizard has 1 attack left. It's most likely going to be Zacian in the back. Yep, there's Zacian. I am at +2, and I am faster. I think Max Phantasm should knock out Zacian. It's +2 Calyrex with, well, not with choice specs, but maxed. And then I just need to live a hit from Charizard. Zacian is going to protect. That's fine. Let's get a bunch of chip damage onto it. That's going to do almost half. And now what? Charizard's going to Blast Burn. Defense falling, yep. Charizard's going to Heat Wave. Calyrex doesn't take a lot. I mean, yeah, cool. So Charizard lives, and now we should just be able to Astro Barrage onto both. And this should be able to knock out even, yeah, because it's going to be specs with +2 against a partially damaged Zacian. Charizard's definitely going to go down. Astro Barrage connects. Yep, I mean, it has 100% accuracy. Zacian and Charizard both go down. Crit wasn't necessary. Cool. That was definitely a little bit stressful. Glad we could pull it out in the end. I think this video is going to be a little bit short. And yeah, I'm just prepping for Players Cup 4, and I'm working towards that. So we'll probably do a couple videos until then, and then take a couple days off to focus on Players Cup. So until then, stay great, and I'll see you all later.